Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another edition of BNA Sports Talk. And today we're doing another mock draft based on us trading for a player. Yesterday I did Anthony Harris. I would check out that video because I mentioned it to a couple of my friends. Sometimes I set a trial balloon out. Even after I upload a video, she's like, yeah, what do you think of this idea? And they're like, yeah, I love it. Like, they work out for both teams. So definitely do check out the video after this video. And after you give this video a like, I don't like doing that. It feels like I'm commanding you to like the video or whatever. I'm like, just do what you want to do. I don't really care. But let's talk about Yannick Ngakoue, what you'd bring to the Giants. I'm not going to talk about how good he is, but, you know, what would a trade look like and what potentially could that mean for the Giants draft? So, first of all, Yannick Ngakoue, you all know the stats. Again, I'm not debating that. He would bring versatility to this defense. Run game, he's not that great in. He's not amazing in the run game. A lot of missed tackles, but he's definitely a guy that's going to be productive for this team. I think that working in this defense, Patrick Graham is going to be able to use him a lot off the edge, and he's going to generate a lot of pressure for this team. Obviously, I am not a scout. I don't know the exact way that Patrick Graham is going to use Yannick Ngakoue, but it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt. And what are the logistics of this happening? So Khan came out today and said, no way we're trading Yannick Ngakoue. Do you know who also said that? The Steelers about Antonio Brown. The Lions about Darius Slay. And they went for 3rd and 5th round picks, which is not that bad. The guy said he's not going to play for you. He's not. You're going to let him walk like Le'Veon Bell? The Steelers learned from that. You're not going to let a guy walk. You have a lot of draft picks that you can start stockpiling. Maybe even tank for Trevor next year. They were on my list for tank for Trevor. This team could rebound really quickly, and you just got to let him go. And there's so many teams interested. I'll put up the list right now. I think Atlanta, Cleveland, Seattle, Miami, teams with a lot of draft assets. Miami, you can potentially get a lot of things, which this is why I think the Giants may not do it, because there are going to be so many bidders. But he's posted things about Justin Tuck before and how great he wants to be. So he may give us a discount. I don't want to be like a fanboy of Yannick. I'm not going to fall into that. I land somewhere in the middle. I don't think he's great, but I don't think that he's like a non-contributor like a lot of people are saying. If we bring him onto the team, he's going to be successful. We pay him $15 million a year or whatever he wants. And, we have $25 million to spend right now, or $20 million. We have $20 million to spend right now. That's not going to hurt us that much. I really don't think in the long term. Sign him to a 3-year deal. Maybe 17 million a year, front load it. We can get off the contract really quick. If he ends up getting injured, it ends up not being as productive as we think. But I think we'd sign him to a more long-term deal. I think we should. But if he does sign, I think he'll sign more of a shorter-term deal. So let's take a look at potential trades. The biggest rumor is the Jaguars get 4, and then we get 9 and Yannick Ngakoue. And why wouldn't the Jaguars do this? You'd get Isaiah Simmons at 4, or maybe a tackle, and then later in the draft, you can get a wide receiver or a safety. Why wouldn't you do this? Take a look at the draft value charts. It's 1,800 points for the Giants, 1,350 for the Jaguars. So you're evaluating him at around a mid-tier second-round pick. That's what DeAndre Hopkins went for. And, the DeAndre Hopkins, people said that was an awful deal. But now the Arizona Cardinals are going to have to pay him a lot of money. It may not even go through. That's a different topic for a different day. But I wouldn't think it would be a horrible deal. You take a look, Darius Slay again, Antonio Brown went for 3rd and 5th. They don't have a lot of leverage here. But again, with a lot of bidders, I'd be like, okay, he's on the market. Bid for him. He's going to end up going for a first-round pick. If you take a look at a lot of teams that would want to bid, you're telling me a team wouldn't want Yannick Ngakoue? Well, they would have to sign him to a long-term deal, but still, it's open season. Create a little bit of a market there. If you tell him he's not available, teams would be like, yeah, I don't really want him. I'm not too sure. Create a market for him. So what would that mean for the Giants in the draft at number 9 overall? We still have our second-round pick. You obviously lose on Isaiah Simmons, but draft Andrew Thomas / Jedrick Wills at 9. Then in the second round, get your safety that you need. Your Winfield. Maybe even get a wide receiver to help Daniel Jones out. Maybe Denzel Mims falls that far. There's a decent wide receiver that's going to fall that far that the Giants will be able to pick up. That's what I believe right now. And then in the third round, do whatever you want. I think we should, we don't even have to get an edge guy in the third round. Maybe like a Biadish falls all the way that far. That'd be an amazing scenario. Or if you end up trading that second round pick, we'd almost have to trade back. You'd be forced to trade back to 6, get an extra second round pick, and then do the same thing. Andrew Thomas, Biadish, whatever. I think he's going to be valued at around second round pick. That's what I think we're going to give up, and we'd have to pay him. So there are positives and negatives. I think Yannick would add a lot to this team. Again, the Justin Tuck thing, he wants to be great for this team. He'd bring a morale, he'd bring an intensity to this locker room. And take a look at our defensive line, our linebacking core. Potentially at number 4, if we end up just trading our second-round pick, you can get an Isaiah Simmons, and then take a look at our defense then. It's just like, okay, we'd be feared. In this division with Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott, nobody would move the ball against us. And then you'd obviously still have the concerns about Daniel Jones or whatever. You draft a wide receiver in the second round, maybe if you traded back in the scenario where you gave up your second-round pick. And there's this guy, Matt Pert, that I'm really liking at UConn. He's really low value. You can just draft a bunch of offensive tackles later in the draft. Maybe Ezra Cleveland, there's maybe an offensive tackle that drops that far. Just pick him up, see what he can do. But that's a big gamble. You definitely do need an interior offensive lineman like a center. Bring a guy like that in. And yeah, so the Giants are in a pretty good position. I wouldn't mind trading for Yannick Ngakoue, but unless you have a trade in place to move back to 6 pretty much in place, then I wouldn't do it until draft night, honestly. I really wouldn't. Because, what if Miami jumps forward and the Chargers on draft night, it's just like, oh, wait, we can just stick back and pick Justin Herbert or whoever we want to pick. So, yeah, those are the things I'm kind of thinking through now. It could be really good for the Giants, make our defense really good. But, again, I'd be cautious to give up that second overall pick. And, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think of the concepts I discussed in this video. Educate me. What would Yannick mean for this defense? Does he work in a 3-4, the system that Patrick Graham wants to implement? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.